Hey there, this is Shakti from Digital Garland. In today's video, we'll be seeing a brief walkthrough, demo, testing, and a review of a WordPress performance enhancing plugin called WP Rocket. Now, WP Rocket is one of the most recommended premium WordPress caching plugin, and it is preferred and used by many big bloggers out there. Now, I happened to stumble on WP Rocket few weeks back when I was having issues with my site speed, and after using WP Rocket to optimize my page speed, the page speed has quite improved, and the results were very impressive. And I'll be also going to show that live results to you by testing the speed via Google PageSpeed Insights, as well as I'll be comparing alternative plugins like W3 Total Cache and Auto Optimize performance with WP Rocket to give you a proper view for you to decide on which plugin you should buy to improve your site speed. Now, before moving on to the live review, let me first explain the need for a cache plugin and why you should maintain a very good site speed. Site speed is one of the important parameters of technical search engine optimization, and it directly affects your Google rankings. The reason for that is if you have a very low page speed and high page loading time, users might not be interested in waiting for the entire loading time to visit your site. So ultimately they get bounce off your site and they visit other sites. So you lose potential website visitors. Google will take this parameter as an intimation that your site is not good, and ultimately will push your rankings to the bottom. So that is why it is very essential to have a WordPress caching plugin for your sites. So having said that, now let's move into the setup of the WP Rocket, and we'll also look into some key features for setting it up. So WP Rocket costs you around $49 for a single website for a single year, and depending upon your requirements you could choose the plan. I just bought a single license for my blogging site, and once you buy this WP Rocket, you'll be having the option to download it as a form of a zip file. So all you have to do is go to plugins and add new, and you have to upload the plugin, install and activate it. So that is done. Let's wait for mine to load. Yeah, I have to click upload, choose file, install and activate it. So I've already installed WP Rocket now. So now let's go into the panel. So you could access WP Rocket at the top of your WordPress admin dashboard here. So just click on settings, so where you will be taken to the home dashboard of WP Rocket. And like many many reviewers and many bloggers said, and this WP Rocket's interface is the easiest and user-friendly one among all the other alternatives available in the market. It is so easy for you to go and control each optimizing settings. It's easily accessible on the dashboard's left column here. So now let's look into the features one by one. I think there are 4 important features, and there are other additional features. First, let's look into the caching. So caching is the process of storing a static version of your site on a preloaded server. So whenever a user search for your site, the site will be loaded from that preloaded server rather than from your hosting server itself. So this enables you to reduce the page loading time, and you could set up the options here. So whatever the options I have set has been recommended by WP Rocket. These are the default settings. I haven't modified anything. So if you want to modify, there will be tutorial videos provided by WP Rocket. You can use that, but I would recommend you that you keep the default settings itself. So the second option is the file optimization. So file optimization, in sense, it means the optimization of coding elements like CSS, HTML and Java files. So these files are the form the coding and design of the layout. So whenever you have a page with more number of words, more content, more images, the number of these coding fields will also tend to increase. So you have to optimize these files so that these doesn't hinder your page loading time. So WP Rocket provides that useful and essential feature for you. Okay, the third important feature is the lazy load. So lazy load is a process of media optimization where you optimize certain images or other media in a website to reduce your page loading time. So what lazy load does is that it loads a certain media or a website, media or image in your website only when it is scrolled to the visible region of that image. For example, there are three images here. Assume that there are 3 or 4 images here, and these images will be loaded only when you scroll down. So, for example, when you when user visits for WP Rocket website, these images will not be loaded. So it'll be the loading time will be less when compared to a normal loading time without lazy load. So this is one of the important parameter to increase your site speed and optimize it for better Google rankings. And fourth is preload. This is quite similar to caching, but here it denotes the preload of other certain elements like fonts. Certain fonts like design elements which you use might also be heavy in the sense that it might use a large amount of server resources. So it might cause increased page loading time. So if you identify what fonts are lagging using the Google page speed insights, you could just copy the link from the Google page speed insights and copy it here. So what WP Rocket does is that it automatically preloads that fonts like a caching system. Therefore, it reduces the lag caused by these fonts. It's a cool feature, right? It's quite simple also. All you have to do is that you have to copy the thing which is causing lag and paste it here, and WP will automatically optimize that for you. The same thing applies for other files like JavaScript and CSS. So these are the key features that every cache plugin should have, and you have seen how WP Rocket enables us to set up and customize the settings very easily. Now let's move into some other advanced features of WP Rocket in brief. The first is database optimization. So database optimization is the process of optimizing and cleaning your server database regularly so that it doesn't cause any lag in your page speed. The next feature is CDN. CDN is called as a content delivery network. CDN enables your page to load faster to international users. To put that in very brief explanation, and I use a free Cloudflare version of CDN, so I don't need any premium CDN right now. If you want to use a premium CDN, you could go with WP Rocket's Rocket CDN, which is a premium and a quite cheap CDN. So another important feature similar to the CDN is the image optimization. WP Rocket provides a native application called Imagify, which helps you to compress your images and serve it in a more advanced forms like PNG and WebP, so that it doesn't affect the page loading speed. So I don't use this feature because I use another premium plugin called ShortPixel for optimizing my image and serving them in the advanced image format called WebP. So I'll be also reviewing the ShortPixel plugin in one of my videos. So you could subscribe to my channel to get updates of that review video. So another feature is the additional add-ons. So you could integrate some features like Google Analytics, Facebook, etc. Into your WP Rocket dashboard, so that you could monitor them in under one dashboard. And what else do we have? Yeah, we have important tools. So this is if you this is for taking a backup of your settings. You could download a backup of your settings here. You can export and import WP Rocket settings whenever you want. And as I said earlier, you have a detailed tutorial of how you should use this WP Rocket plugin to optimize your page speed. If you if you haven't tried any cache plugin before, I would strongly recommend you to go through each of this video so that you could use this WP Rocket better. And that's it for the important features. And now let's check my site speed performance. First, let me deactivate this plugin. So I'll show you the before and the after of my page speed scores. So where is WP Rocket? Yeah, I'm gonna deactivate this. So yeah, we have done deactivating the optimization plugins that I use. Now let's go and check our site speed. Let me open incognito tab so that my login cache doesn't affect my speed test. So this is my software review site blog. So let's go into the first site. Alright, now let's copy this link and paste it in Google PageSpeed tester, and let's see how much we get. Oops. Yep. Click analyze and let's wait for the results. I normally check with Google PageSpeed Insights. There are other testing methods like GTmetrix. You could also use that, but since Google PageSpeed Insights is natively by Google, I prefer using that. Okay, now our page speed results are ready, and my god, it's so pathetic. Look at my page speed, it's only 5 out of 100 for my mobile, and for desktop it's only 12. Oh my god, there's no way that my page could rank in Google with these scores. So let's see. We'll just avoid server response time for now, and we'll just look at the other parameters. So let me not go deep into the parameter explaining how to optimize certain things. I'll put a separate video for that. If I've already done by the time you're watching this video, I'll be linking that to the video at the top of this page, so you could access that. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to activate WP Rocket and show how the after results are. Okay, let's go back and activate WP Rocket. Now it's done. Okay, I'll get back to the tab and let's check the same link. Now after optimization, so the previous scores were 5 and 12. Now let's see the speeds right now. See the drastic increase. From 5 we have gone to say 53 for mobile, and we have gone from 12 to 63. It's more than 50 points you have improved by using WP Rocket. I have also used the image optimization, but that is only one parameter. So you could clearly visualize the need for a cache plugin, right? So WP Rocket does it efficiently, So now if you look at the before WP Rocket, the opportunity listing, and if you see the after testing opportunity, I've optimized almost everything except the initial server response time, and which doesn't have any connection with the caching or something. It just totally attributes to your hosting plan. I'm on a very basic Bluehost chat hosting plan, so if you want to optimize that and reduce this response time, I have to upgrade to a better hosting plan, which I think I'll be doing that in the future. If I do that, I'll be posting a video of that too, so stay tuned. So do subscribe to my channel to get updated about other video reviews. And now By the time now you would have convinced that WP Rocket, that's good. It's pretty good. It just optimized my site speed to a greater extent. It just puts me in a safe zone, that is the orange zone here. Now you might ask the question: is there any free plugin available for this to do that? Why should I buy a premium plugin for optimizing page speed? So to clear your doubt, let me perform a similar test using a free alternative plugin called W3 Total Cache. Now I've already installed that plugin, so let's first again deactivate these two plugins. Let's first deactivate WP Rocket first, and we'll activate that W3 Total Cache. So you have WP Total Cache installed here. I'm going to activate that. So now that we have installed WP Total Cache, we have deactivated WP Rocket, and let's now check the speed of this free caching plugin, rather performance of this free performance caching plugin. So let's open a new developer.com and use the same link of the same page to test the speed. So let's wait for the results to show up. Let's see whether it'll at least perform, at least match WP Rocket standards. Nope, no improvements at all. Only 5. And desktop, it's even worse. It's even worse than the original. Without any cache plugin, you get score of 12. But even using W3 Total Cache, you get only 11. So as you can clearly see, there is no optimization whatsoever happening by using this free alternative plugin W3 Total Cache. So it is just a waste of time for you to try with these free alternative plugins to WP Rocket. No, I did the same thing. I just wasted my around 2 weeks of time experimenting with all these free plugins before going to WP Rocket. So WP Rocket does a pretty good job. It just puts me in the orange safe zone, and it just optimizes things from 12 to 63. It's a very good plugin for the given price. I would say it's worth the money, because given the performance it is giving you, I would strongly recommend anyone who's looking for optimizing site speed to go for this particular WP Rocket plugin. And I have left a link for the complete review to my blog, as well as the purchase link in the description. So the link is an affiliate link. So if you buy through my link, I would get a small commission for the same. So I would really appreciate it, because it would help me to post better reviews and better review videos in the future. So I would very much appreciate it. So that's it for today's video, and if you like the video, do share. And to get more updates regarding my other product reviews, particularly digital marketing softwares and tools reviews, do subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know the solution to bring your score from orange to green zone, there are other two important parameters, like the type of plugins, themes you're using, and the type of hosting plans you are using. So I'll be putting that videos, what are the best plugins, what are the best hosting plan, a complete review in the upcoming video. So do subscribe and click that bell button to notified about my future video updates. And that's it. Thank you. See you again in another video. Bye bye.